CBC Calgary and Suncor Energy have been helping feed Calgarians for 27 years. In addition to the many other causes each of them gives to throughout the year, giving millions in cash and in-kind support, they come together every Christmas in support of the Calgary Food Bank. In recent years, raising more than $1 million annually. From Angela Knight's Do Crew to hundreds of Suncor employees collecting donations, this is one incredible example of two teams whose small actions equal big results.
It's an amazing relationship. The partnership that CBC and Suncor have built over the last, this is the 28th year of the campaign, with the food bank has really enabled us to get to know a lot of other partners in the community. The amount that they invest in the campaign, the amount of time that they put in, we work on the campaign. We start planning it in the middle of summer and it goes all the way through till the end of December. It's changed lives. It's given people hope.
The Suncor and the CBC values and what they hold, it's not that they want to go out and make a name for themselves for donations to the food bank. They're just trying to make a difference, and they see that the food bank does that.
Without that campaign, without that partnership, and the amount of leverage that they have in the community as a whole, we would struggle to feed our clients. And for a client that's waiting for that food, that's a huge impact.
Growing up with an alcoholic father and a mother that kind of just wanted better for her kids. I have two younger sisters. The food bank really came into my life when my mom decided to leave my father and to just, again, try and make a better life, maybe break that chain of alcoholism, drug abuse, and stuff like that. It wasn't necessarily keeping us out of the gutter, it was more a step in the right direction than anything. My mom tried to break this chain of alcoholism and stuff like that, but through the food bank, we started building a new chain. So obviously somebody went to that Safeway, put that can of food in the bin, and basically that ended up on my mom's doorstep. 18 years later, I'm now here volunteering for the food bank. I'm putting that tin in that same bin and creating another link to that chain. Who am I affecting now? Who in the future is going to be sitting in this seat, being me saying, hey, that one piece of food actually helped somebody?
Last spring, I was leaving our building, and there was a young boy there who engaged me in a conversation. Him and his parents had just come in as clients and were just leaving, catching the bus, and he had a muffin in his hand. And he was so excited about having a muffin. And this was mid-afternoon, and I would hazard a guess that it was probably the first thing that he'd had to eat all day. And on behalf of that boy, thank you. Thank you for giving him that muffin.
So to Suncor and CBC, thanks to your donations, it's going to help my family break the chain of alcoholism and drug abuse, and hopefully other families that are in the same situation as I am will be able to overcome adversity. Thank you.
Wow, huh? We'll just get you guys crying and then make an interview. Is that good with you? We have two very special guests joining us here today. Kathy Glover's here from Suncor and Tracy Johnson from CBC. Kathy, I'll talk to you first. Tell us a bit about how this all started. Take us back a bit.
Well, we've already met the people who started this and who started this ripple impact and this change in people's lives, and that's Hazel Gillespie and Angela Knight. And 27 years ago, they recognized the need to partner and to work with Food Bank and to try to find ways to help families in need.
I know, Tracy, you're in the business of telling stories. That's what CBC is about. And when you see somebody say, thanks for the muffin, there might be millions and millions of dollars over decades, but really it comes down to that.
It did, and as soon as Keoma told that story, everyone at the table, our eyes teared up simultaneously because it is a sweet story. And I think that the food bank drive is very important to us at the CBC because our audience gets so engaged in it. So December becomes kind of a runaway train at CBC Calgary. We have brownies coming in with collections that they've made. I remember a little girl with a jar, her piggy bank came in. She was 4 years old with her mom. We have audience members. There's a radiologist who's going to dress up in a turkey suit this year, and he's going to go around collecting money for turkey dinners. So we have this amazing range that comes from our audience, and it really it inspires us. It makes us feel stitched into the community here. So yeah, it's, all of that. And that story reminds us, of course, why we do it.
It's so great, and it's pretty standard in Calgary, isn't it? Where else would you find a, I don't want to say capitalist, but certainly a business out to make money? Say, who are we going to give a hug to? How about the CBC? That'll work out. Isn't that great? And you guys have had this partnership for a long time, and you have some very special guests with you here today.
We've got, I think, representatives from all of the partners here. So the food bank's here, CBC's here. We've got retirees from Petro-Canada that man the tables in our building, where people also come and drop off things and participate, as well as members of our Suncor team.
It's a great group, and we should give another shout out to Angela. I know you're hiding back there somewhere, Angela, but you do great work wherever you are. You are a do crew in and of yourself. Let's hear it for Angela, let's hear it for Suncor, and let's hear it for the CBC, our philanthropic group today.